Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the Walmart exclusive Iron Man 2 movie series 6-inch Iron Man in Mark IV armor. That is a mouthful. But of course I just found this guy in stores today. He does come with an alternate Tony Stark head, as well as 3 full sets of interchangeable hands, his blaster, of course, and obviously his standard helmet head. So a fantastic looking figure. You're going to notice some residue here on the packaging. Unfortunately, when I found these guys in stores, there was only one unmasked Iron Man left, and some kid had ran up and down the aisle with a can of silly string and had sprayed almost every figure on the aisle, so I just decided to go ahead and buy it since I was taking them out of the package anyway. But, of course, onto the back here, a very nice picture of Iron Man in the Mark IV. And up here it says, the Iron Man Mark IV is the perfection of all the refinements made in the Mark III. Its boot jets and repulsors are tuned to the absolute maximum of potential power output, giving the Mark IV an unprecedented edge in speed and firepower. Even Jarvis got an upgrade, making the computer smarter and able to track scores of targets at once. Of course, then you've got a picture of the also Walmart exclusive Mark V, the walking RC Iron Man, and Iron Man's rolling headquarters. So that being said, really glad to finally get an unmasked Iron Man figure in general, but this guy looks awesome besides that. That being said, let's pull him out of the packaging. And here we have Tony Stark in the Mark IV armor. And as you can see, you can actually kind of make the hand hold the alternate head where it looks like he's just taking the helmet off, and I really love that look. Of course, get a quick 360 of him. Some very nice detail on this guy. Of course, let's pull him off. I didn't know if the sunglasses were going to come off his head or not, and they do not. I was a little disappointed in that, but it's not the end of the world. Some very nice detail on this figure. Of course, just all the way around, they did a really great job of detail on him. Of course, let's actually swap heads out real quick. Personally, I will be keeping Tony Stark's on, but I'm sure everybody wants to see Iron Man. It takes a little bit of extra pressure to get the heads on, but once you do, they're there to stay. There you go. Of course, his blaster, which I believe is reissued from the original Iron Man line. Just press this button up here. The blast fires. It does clip onto his arm, but that just looks so terribly awkward to me. So pulling that back off. Now, on a side note, these shoulder pads flip up to allow more articulation, but they flip off really, really easily. Now, once again, once you got them attached, they're not going anywhere, but it is a little irritating that they pop off so easily. Of course, that being so, let's actually go into a look at his alternate hands here. Of course, I've got him he has one palm and one kind of half-opened hand. Of course, you've got your fist, 2 sets of those. Well, 1 set. A set of palms, and a set of hands that are kind of open if you want to put something in there. Which personally, I will be putting in the Mark V suitcase in just a moment. Granted, it doesn't make much sense for Tony to be holding it, especially in the Mark IV, but it looks a whole lot better with him than it does with the Mark V itself, because, well, it just at least seems a little bit logical here, like maybe he's taking it somewhere to keep it safe. As far as articulation, oops, once again, gotta put a lot of force in here to make sure your head pops on. Okay. Head does a full 360, as well as back and forth. Quite a bit of back and forth. Once again, watch out for the arms when you rotate it, but arms will do a full 360. They go out, spin at the bicep, or double joint at the elbow, spin and bend at the wrist. Of course, bring that back down. To be honest, he's a little bit loose in the abdomen for me. Not the end of the world, but he does do a little bit of rocking around there. So, looks like he will do a full 360. You might have to force him, but he will. The legs go out. Out. Double joint at the knee. Spin at the quadricep. Have an ankle joint, although a little bit hindered by the just design of his armor. Of course, same for both legs, same for both arms, etc. So let's actually get Tony's head back in here. So, these are a little bit hard to find. They are fairly new, although Walmart does seem to be doing a lot better job shipping these figures. There was like a 3-month dead zone where we got nothing. get him standing here. These are running you $12.87. I think that price is fair. It's verging on being a little bit much for me personally, but honestly, these are awesome figures to be store exclusives. Our first unmasked Iron Man from the movie line. Let's actually get him holding his helmet again. Of course. 1 second while I put that in his hand. Oh, maybe I don't have him standing right. Anyways, $12.87. Once again, that's fair. Any more, and I think it'd be a little too much, but as it stands, it's a good price. I do think he warrants a pickup. I like the fact that the box explained a little bit more about the armor, where the movie just kind of threw you in there and expected you to just accept it was different. But that being said, probably going to have to do that off camera later. But this is J-Train 997. The Iron Man and Mark IV armor definitely warrants a pickup in my book. It's got the blaster gimmick if you're a kid. It's got the alternate Tony Stark head for the die-hard fans. And you even have something to do with your Mark V suitcase now, or you can customize your own figure with the Tony Stark head. But once again, I love it, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.